All right, everyone, welcome back for another one. And today I want to look at a few charts with you real quick, cover a few articles, probably be a short one. And I don't think there will be a video tomorrow, but you guys hopefully enjoy your Thanksgiving. I'm going to do that. Make sure to take some time off, spend time with family, because that's all that's really important, right? At the end of the day, your friends and family and your character are probably the most important things. All right. But anyway, so this is the XRP chart on the 30-minute candles. So like I said, you got to actually zoom in, down to the 30 minutes and 15-minute candles to see what's actually going on. Because if you're sitting on the daily or so, it's just a straight line. Oh, God. What is this? This is what I'm talking about, guys. This doesn't even make sense. But that's what I've been telling people. Goes up in a straight line. Here we are again. And, alright, so zooming in on the 30-minute candles, I wanted to show you here. You can see that we are forming another bull pennant. So this thing is clearly consolidating. And I would not be surprised if we get a breakout today, later on today. And typically, so with these bull pennants, the way you measure them typically is you measure the flagpole. So from top to bottom, how tall is it? You take it and put from the point that it breaks out, measure that up. That gets us to about the $1.10 range. So when we break out later on today, which I think is going to happen, you could see us make a move over $1. So be ready for that. Don't be surprised. I think that's what's coming. So, all right, moving over to Stellar. Same thing going on here. We got this nice big straight line candle. Oh, this is just funny to me. All right. But Stellar is going to be the same exact thing. It doesn't have necessarily any bull pennants in the patterns, but it's basically guaranteed. If XRP goes up, Stellar goes up. So whatever the reason is behind that, the real reason, who knows? But XRP will follow Stellar, Stellar will follow XRP. I wouldn't be surprised Stellar gets up over $1 as well. Probably not off of this move. I wouldn't think so. But I think here shortly. And if you zoom out, I think the all-time high for Stellar was right in that area. So let's see. That was that right over $1. $1.05. So we can head up there here shortly, I believe. All right, so moving on to this article, just wanted to address this real quick. 2 counter arguments for CNBC's Brian Kelly, who sees a 19K Bitcoin top. So Brian Kelly, CNBC Fast Money host, thinks that Bitcoin is about to pull back. He says he sees 3 potential signs of a price top as Bitcoin hits 19,000. Both fundamental and technical factors suggest a pullback could be imminent as the rally becomes overextended. He says, I'm still a Bitcoin bull. In the long run, I'm going to be a bull for the next decade. But if I take off the long-term investor hat and put on my short-term hedge fund trader hat, there are a couple of things out there that I'm starting to see are signs of a top. So Brian Kelly thinks we're hitting a top. I completely agree with him. You guys know that if you follow my channel. I've been saying this. Bitcoin is due for a pullback, historically speaking. What are the 2 reasons? So they say that the funding rate is stabilized. Right now it's at 0.03%, and the last time Bitcoin had a peak, it was at 0.18%. So funding rate is lower than what it typically is when it peaks, as well as Google Trend data is showing that the ongoing rally has lower mainstream interest. So, I mean, whatever. Seems like they'll give whatever reason they can to say that we're going to continue up. But as we're speaking, actually, Bitcoin is pulling back, it looks like. So, you can watch that in real time there. But yeah, I think it's going to pull back. I think it's going to affect the mining stocks, as I've told you. Both of these, Riot and Marathon Patent, are fairly extended, as you can see here. I mean, they basically went up in a straight line over the past few days. I expect the pullback. For Riot, I could see it getting down to the support level. What is this? 465-ish area. Definitely pull back to $6. I don't know. I think it's going to come back lower, down around the 5s. So 465 would be where I would see it find some strong support. But same thing with Marathon Patent. This one's took off even crazier. I mean, even on the daily, you can see there's a lot of gaps here in the chart and stuff. So typically, that means we're going to get gassed out and we're going to pull back down. So I put this little pattern in here to show you what I think could happen over the next few days, and this kind of coincides with, or next few months, kind of coincides with what Bitcoin will do, I think. So if Bitcoin pulls back, expect the same with the mining stocks. As Bitcoin battles an all-time high, I think these stocks will also battle their current resistance levels as well. But once we get over this like $9 area ish, kind of right where I marked, it'll be off to the races. So we'll see. I'm just gonna leave this in the chart too, see how it plays out, see how wrong I am or right, whatever. But also a few other articles to finish things up. U.S. intelligence is looking at Chinese Cbdc as a national security threat. The Director of National Intelligence wants to have the SEC leader briefed on the dangers of U.S. falling behind in crypto. On Wednesday, news outlet The Washington Examiner reported on a letter that National Intelligence Director John Ratcliffe had sent to Securities and Exchange Commission Chairman Jay Clayton earlier in the month. According to the report, Ratcliffe offered to have staff brief Clayton on the security issues that derive from China's dominance in crypto mining, as well as the country's progress in digitizing the yuan. Ratcliffe's letter also apparently pushed Clayton to ensure that U.S. crypto firms remain competitive. What does that say? What are U.S. crypto firms that need to remain competitive? They are Ripple and Stellar. Specifically, Ripple is more of a firm. Stellar is a foundation, I believe, not for profit. So, oh man, well they just told you. Okay, so they say that there's security issues that derive from China's dominance in crypto mining. Okay, so yeah, we know China dominates the mining of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ratcliffe's letter also apparently pushed Clayton to ensure that U.S. crypto firms remain competitive. So they are calling for changes in regulations to help expedite the growth of Ripple and Stellar and step on these mining cryptos that are dominated by China. And that they look at the Chinese Cbdc as a national security threat. So we have to emphasize these points because people think that it seems as though the United States just doesn't quite get it, or that we're just gonna let China run away with this thing. No way. All right, they have a plan. They've always had a plan. I guarantee you they're taking this way more serious than they act like on the surface. And I think that the plan has been in place for years, personally, and they will greenlight the regulations that they want when they want. So that's how I see it. I just wanted to point this out because they basically told you right in the article that U.S. intelligence is planning to alter regulations that work in favor of U.S. crypto firms. It's common, guys. Maybe that's why these crypto projects are going up in a straight line and I just can't figure that out. Because maybe they know announcements that are coming soon. maybe somebody behind the scenes knows that it's time to get in. There's been talks of major people in XRP community saying December 3rd and 14th, I believe, are dates to watch. So we'll see what happens if they come out with any regulations. All right, lastly, Japanese financial giant SBI debuts Bitcoin lending service. Japanese financial giant SBI Group is introducing a cryptocurrency lending service through its crypto-related subsidiary, SBI VC Trade. The new service, dubbed VC Trade Lending, will initially support the major crypto BTC, with SBI further planning to add support for Ether and XRP. The minimum lending amount is 0.1 BTC or $1,840 at publish time, while the maximum amount is capped at 5 BTC or $92,000. The new crypto lending platform will allow users to lend their crypto to SBI and earn interest at a rate of 1% with taxes included. Okay, so this is not something I would be interested in, lending my crypto at a rate of 1%. But SBI is huge. I think these rates will increase over time. I think they would have to increase over time for people to even care about lending. Unless XRP goes to like $10,000, then all right, 1% isn't a bad gig at that point. But I don't know. I just wanted to talk about this really quick because we all know SBI is big with their XRP partnership and their, everything that they're trying to do with Ripple and XRP owners and Ripple and XRP. They will definitely push this into mass adoption, and ultimately. I had a few people ask me, am I going to sell all my XRP and then stop making videos? First and foremost, I don't want to sell all of it at all. I would prefer some clarity moving forward and lending platforms like this to be available. And then I would just lend it, I just want to see that they are established platforms, like reputable companies or institutions that you're lending on, and maybe some insurance backing, all that good stuff. So, because I'm not going to be risking losing all of my crypto for a 1% rate of return. All right. I also don't want to sell it and incur all these capital gains taxes. In a perfect world, XRP pumps to $1,000 and I just lend it all out for the rest of my life for passive income. Not sure it's going to work out that way, but I'm just saying that's what I would be in favor of. Also, I will continue to make a channel. I'm not only going to do crypto videos. I honestly plan to do this as long as it's profitable over time, as long as it continues to grow. I will continue to make financial related videos. It's not always going to be about crypto. I might even start a new channel. I might start multiple channels, and when I do that, I'll let you know. But that would be further down the road. But yeah, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy keeping up with finance and all of the different investment ideas that are out there. I will continue to share what I'm thinking over time. But right now, the play is crypto until further notice. All right, this is, once again, a new asset class, and the sky is the limit for the potential here. We're at, close to 600 billion in valuation. Whereas I think that the market cap of crypto collectively will get into, close to $100 trillion. I would not doubt it. All right. The stock market is valued at something like 90 trillion around the world total. Same with all the currencies. I think they're somewhere around 90 to 100 trillion. I think crypto can honestly pass all of those as far as market cap. So the place to be for me is digital assets. Until we even get to that point. We'll see what happens, but I think we can definitely get up in that ballpark. So, all right, we'll see if we get the lending on established platforms and a higher rate of return than 1%, and that would be the perfect world exit strategy there. But all right, that'll do it for this one. As always, please like and subscribe, share with your friends and family, and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks.
What is a cashless society? What does it actually mean in a literal or high-level sense?
Money will become like these, relics of a different age. and will only be found in places like this. In other words, hard cash will disappear. It will become electronic, transferred by things like these.
Then Tracy is in Beijing to show us what a nearly cashless society actually looks like. Ben, good morning.
Mobile payment transactions in China reached a cumulative total of 277.4 trillion RMB in 2018, ranking #1 in the world, according to the recently released statistical report on internet development in China. As of June 2019, online payment users in the country reached 633 million. The Cashless Society is now approaching.
When's the last time you paid with cash? Well, chances are cash has taken a backseat to the plastic in your wallet and smartphone pay apps.
Denver 7's Ryan Luby explains the digital pay revolution and why not everyone is on board.
The cashless society, the cashless society.
The Cashless Society.
The Cashless Society is now approaching.
The Cashless Society.